The Kansas City Chiefs are about to get even better, which is a terrifying thought if you're a fan of the 31 other teams in the NFL. Welcome back, everybody, to the KC Sports Report. I'm your host, Michael Darcy, and today I'm going to talk about some of the good news that we got from an Andy Reid press conference on Monday. If you guys saw my video yesterday, you would know that there are 3 Chiefs players that are close to returning to this team. Running back Isiah Pacheco, defensive end Charles Omenihu, and wide receiver Juju Smith-Schuster are all close to returning to this team, according to Andy Reid. And Juju Smith-Schuster is the closest out of all 3 of those players, with his potential return being as early as this weekend against the Buffalo Bills. And so the one thing that the NFL had going in their favor is that the Chiefs were injured. They were without their number 1, 2, and 3 wide receivers. They didn't have a piece on their defense, and their starting running back got injured in week 2. But now you're starting to see, as the season goes on, you're getting healthier. You're getting pieces to this team back, and the Chiefs are still undefeated. They're sitting here at 9-0, and you're seeing players like Leo Chenal and Mike Pennel win you football games. And I think that is maybe the most encouraging thing about this Chiefs team. It's not just one player. It's not Patrick Mahomes. It's not DeAndre Hopkins. It's not Travis Kelce or even Chris Jones on the defensive side. Those guys are not the reasons why you're winning football games. It is a collective team effort. You're seeing guys like George Karlaftis and Leo Chenal and Mike Pennel or Noah Gray on offense. DeAndre Hopkins has stepped up. It has been a complete team effort to win football games. And I think that maybe the thing that's different about this year's team than teams in the past, we've seen the Chiefs have a great offense. We've seen the Chiefs have a great defense. But the Chiefs haven't been a great overall team in the past. We've seen Patrick Mahomes win some football games by himself that we shouldn't have won. And that's a credit to Patrick Mahomes and how great that he is. But I think that Sunday's win against the Broncos, when Leo Chenal broke through the line and blocked that field goal attempt, I think it just goes to show you the Chiefs are just in a different class. They are by far and away better than everybody else. You saw that with the special teams winning this game. The attention to detail, the players that continually line up and just go play after play after play, and they have the belief in their mind that they're going to do the impossible and make a big-time play. The Chiefs special teams unit thought that they were going to block at least one kick from Will Lutz on Sunday, and it just so happened to be the go-ahead game winner that Leo Chenal just batted down and kept this Chiefs team undefeated. I mean, there is just levels to this game, and the Chiefs are just on another playing field. And guess what? You're about to get 3 players back from injury. They're going to make your team a lot better. The offense only scored 16 points in this Broncos game, and yeah, they struggled. Yeah, you saw players that, didn't perform to the best of their ability, but the Chiefs have done this. The Chiefs have kind of just rolled through the regular season, and they're not going to blow anybody out. They're just going to find a way to scratch and claw and put up enough points necessary. Part of that, I think, has been due to injuries. You've lost some pretty pivotal pieces of your team that you might be getting back in the next 2 to 3 weeks. And so when you add back your starting running back in Isiah Pacheco, when you add back Charles Omenihu, who was an all-star last year, who had that strip sack in the AFC Championship game against the Ravens, once you add Juju Smith-Schuster, who had 100-plus yards against the Saints earlier this year, your team is going to look different. And that's why, if you're a fan of any other team outside of the Chiefs, you got to be terrified, because the Chiefs have done all of this winning, all of this dominance on a weekly basis without being fully healthy. And the season just keeps going on. The Chiefs keep finding ways to win games, and the Chiefs are getting healthier. And yeah, they've got their fair share of problems. The number 2 cornerback spot is a bit of an issue just because you don't have someone due to injury. And the left tackle position, Wanya Morris got hurt in that game on Sunday, and you had to bring in the rookie Kingsley Suamataia. He didn't look good. He was maybe one of the worst left tackles I've ever seen. Part of that is the rookie growing pains, but part of it is just he's not ready to play left tackle on this team. And so while there are weaknesses, I think this Chiefs team is just different because one side of the football or one aspect will make up for the other. one player will rise to the occasion and make a play, and Leo Chenal is a perfect example of that because he won you the game on Sunday. Without Leo Chenal breaking through the line and smacking that ball down, the Chiefs have their first loss of the season. And listen, it wouldn't have been the biggest deal because you would have been 8-1. You still would have won the AFC West. You still probably would have gotten the number 1 seed in the conference. But it just goes to show you that the Chiefs are better than your team. They know they're better than your team, and they believe in their players making a play. And just hearing Leo Chenal talk about, the attention to detail on that play, it's just different in Kansas City. And so I think that when you add guys back like Pacheco and Omenihu and Schuster, you're going to get Hollywood Brown back at some point in the next month and a half. This team is just going to get better, which is terrifying. I mean, I don't even know how you stop them if you're another NFL team because no one has tape on Hollywood Brown. You're going to get Pacheco, who's going to be pretty fresh for the playoffs. Omenihu's going to be good and with a full head of steam raring to go. I mean, you're just adding giant pieces to this team back, and people are just expecting it to be no big deal. It is a big deal. The Chiefs are going to flex their muscle and continue to dominate the NFL, and I'm so excited to watch it. But before we go any further, I want to give a shout out to the sponsor of this video, the Rice Real Estate Group. At Rice Real Estate Group, they're more than just a real estate team. They're a full-service partner in residential, commercial, and investment properties. They specialize in guiding clients through every stage, from the buying and selling process to handling complex, short sale situations with ease. Their passion lies in the personal one-on-one care they bring to every client relationship, ensuring each experience is tailored, smooth, and successful. Here it's all about building trust, delivering expertise, and ensuring every client feels valued throughout their journey. For more information, call Marla Rice at 816-819-9333. I don't want to understate how big it is that guys like Pacheco and Omenihu and Schuster are coming back, because this Chiefs team is great. You've seen them win games every week that some games they didn't really have any business winning, and some games they just dominated. Part of that is due to the culture. Part of that is due to the next man up mentality of, we believe that our team is deeper than yours. We believe that we have the playmakers regardless of injury. And that has been a huge key to success. But what happens when the backup players who've been making plays are going to get the starters back? And you're going to add a Pacheco to this offense when Kareem Hunt has been running the ball like a madman. You're going to have a 1-2 punch of Pacheco and Hunt all postseason long. You're going to get Omenihu back, a defensive line that's already been pretty good this year. Chris Jones and Mike Pennell anchoring it down in the middle. You just traded for Joshua Uche, who has one of the best pass rush win percentages in the NFL. You bring back Omenihu. It makes your defensive line better. And Patrick Mahomes, for all of the criticism that he's got for struggling this season, has been without Rashee Rice, has been without Hollywood Brown, and has been without Juju Smith-Schuster recently. You're going to get Juju Smith-Schuster back, and that is only going to help DeAndre Hopkins make more of an impact on this offense. And so I really don't know what to do, if you're another NFL fan. Like, what do? You just have to sit back and watch, because this Chiefs team is going to beat you on a weekly basis because they're better than you. They're better than you on offense, they're better than you on special teams, and they're definitely better than you defensively. And I don't even think the Chiefs are playing their full strength yet. I think that they're kind of just going out here on a weekly basis and trying some different things and trying to see what works. But this is a dress rehearsal. This is not the main act. The Chiefs' main act is in the playoffs. You saw them limp through the regular season last year, and once it was time to turn it on in the playoffs, what did we see? The Chiefs were able to go on the road and rattle off 2 impressive victories. They won the Super Bowl, and that's the end of the story. Like, the Chiefs are not going to show their hand in the regular season because they don't need to. They're better than you, and they will continue to be better than you. And with adding back players like Pacheco and Schuster and Omenihu, I mean, it's going to be a scary thing to witness, because this Chiefs team might genuinely never lose again. And so, Chiefs Kingdom, I want to hear what you guys have to say down in the comments below. What do you think about all these guys coming back from injury? What do you think that's going to mean for the success of this team? Do you think they're just going to keep rattling off wins? And how do you think the team is going to improve when you get all of these guys back from injury? I think it is going to be a scary thing. And if teams weren't already scared of the Chiefs, they will be now. Thank you guys for watching this video. That is all I have. If you haven't already, subscribe to the channel and like this video. I've been pushing stuff out each and every single day. And if you guys want to support the channels, first support the sponsors, and second, you have to like and subscribe to this channel for more of the best Chiefs content on YouTube. Go follow me on social media, Instagram and TikTok, KC_Sports Report, Twitter at KC Sports Report, and at the Michael Darcy. Until next time, guys, thank you for watching this video, and go Chiefs.